Welcome to another video. This will be my gameplay of the final area of this dungeon in Gunfire Reborn. You'll be seeing me use Prism again, as it has high critical. I can go through some objects. It's a really good weapon. I like using it. Just ignore my horrible aim here, but I will in another video explain kind of the loadout I go for on this character. But usually, like, it focuses on high grenade damage, and I just focus on upgrading my weapon through the craftsman. I find this area way better than the desert area. I don't know, something about the desert area I just don't like. So here's the jumping puzzle that most people probably hate, but it's not too difficult. I'll probably edit if I screw up a lot. And don't forget the chests behind this wall here. A lot of people just forget it. And then I just dash twice. So as you can see, somebody rage quit. I couldn't get to the end of that puzzle. They need to put a portal on the bottom so people can leave if they just can't do it. Because that's stupid. Like, you have to finish that jumping. Yeah, I was shooting at the craftsman by accident there. These octopus guys, holy, they have a lot of health. And the small hitbox, like their crit spot is really tiny. It's kind of like those tall, skinny guys from the desert, like, that do high impact, but like hitting the crit is like next to impossible. This character mode takes a lot of heat for not maybe being better than the cat, but like, if you upgrade his grenades to the chest at the end of each stage, he becomes very powerful. If you get double grenade capacity, like through a scroll, like you can get up to like 26 grenades, and then you can get the perk where you get grenades back, or it doesn't consume a grenade when you throw it, and then also the perk that like you throw 2 grenades of the price of 1. Like, you can pretty much run through it just chucking grenades at enemies. So at this was my first attempt, obviously, in this area, and I didn't know that you could dual wield the prisms, which I find out later, and then you start working on dual wield perks. But like dual wielding 2 prisms, both upgraded, pretty OP. So here's stage 2. The hardest part in these like stages is the guy that teleports and then creates like a red circle and then like shoots little spikes at you. He'll just teleport on you and instantly do it. Like your reaction time has got to be pretty good. So yeah, just spamming grenades. It's easier. Except for I don't have, on this attempt, I didn't get the 2 grenades at once, which kind of sucks. But I see people using different weapons too and being very powerful, so it's, I don't know if Prism is the best weapon or not, but it's whatever you enjoy using. It's like almost unlimited grenades. I've done the first boss so many times that I actually have a macro that just or spams like M1. So I can just hit that and I'm not having to click my M1, not destroying my mouse. And I think I used it on the second boss as well. Funny, I read on the Steam forums that people are finding the first boss really tough. It's just they're probably too lazy to upgrade the character. One of the best perks to get on your tree too is the quick revive ones, where you like lose like it's minus 60% on revive time. Like really good. It's like get them up in a second. Save you on the boss battle for sure. Even though yeah, I think I go down like first. There's one scroll in the game that doubles your like soul essence and your copper. One of the best scrolls. If you can, even the peddler can sell them too, and like that will really help you upgrade your weapons before the final boss. These ads get a ton of health in these later stages. But when I create like a build video, I'll show you, I'll explain the scrolls that you should get for this build that I'm using. I think this is my first attempt, which was done like quite a while ago, and yeah, I wasn't definitely not using the right build. But it's doable, so it shows how like, you know, you don't have to have the best build to complete this. Even though I do fail at the boss in this one. But that's because I had no idea what to do. The boss battle in this one though, like, is epic actually. It's pretty rewarding too. That's Sustained Fire 3. It's, if you play Destiny, it's like Kill Clip. Like, it's really good. Highly recommended. It works for grenades and your weapon. And level 3 is, yeah, it's the one you want. I don't know what I'm thinking about right now. Just click on it. But yeah. So for this video, you can obviously see I'm doing the audio after, just to try something different. In the other two, I think gameplay videos, it's actually talking when I'm doing it. So this is the character. He shows up in stage 3, and he'll just teleport on someone randomly, and he'll just start throwing little needles at you. You gotta get out of his red circle. They're not too like damaging, but they make you kind of panic. And I think a lot of my teammates do, and they kind of don't know what to do when they could just dash out of it. Oh god, my aim. I don't even know what happened there. The scaling in this game for like your teammates is not very friendly. So if you're in like a matchmaking lobby and you got like level 60s or whatever, and then you got a 10, it's quite a challenge. It does not give you a break. And poor level 10, you'll probably push him through the first boss, but he's gonna struggle in area 2. Now with scaling in mind, like, I was doing solo runs of this, and I find it a lot easier than actually having teammates. I find that soloing the boss is actually a lot more easier than having teammates. I really do. But yeah, nothing like a challenge. So when you see the yellow bar, that means corrosive damage. Yeah, that's it. Their armor. You want to use corrosive damage against it, which I have. You also, like, even the game tells you, you should really, when you're picking up your weapon, you should really actually look at the stats. It's not, like, very important that you know what you're working with. Like, you want, the best damage is from luck. So you want that. And it's one of the perks you can get on your tree, too. I find most of my team or games at like almost on this bridge here is pretty tough part. I'm curious to see what they'll do with other tunes and how many are we gonna get on release. This is still early access at the time of recording. To be honest, I can't even see his crit spot. And you notice I'm only getting FPS 60. I was too busy focusing on recording and stuff like that that I didn't even go into my video settings at this time when I was recording. So you'll notice, like, for the actual completion of the boss at the end of this video, that my FPS will actually be quite high. I actually changed my settings. And my FOV. Let's see, I'm stuck in the red. Am I gonna die to it? Oh, so close. There was one time where he teleported underneath the bridge. I was like, I don't know, and I didn't even know what I was dying to, because it didn't even show the red. Like, it was confusing. I was just getting hit. I didn't know where to go. Okay, this is the end of stage 3. Now on to the boss battle. Spoilers. I didn't even know. I didn't even see. Like, I didn't even know what it was gonna be. And it kind of made me think of Division 1 boss battle, and I think you'll see why. At first, I was like, "Is this really? Is this actually gonna be the boss?" Just for people who don't know, the boss in Division 1 was a helicopter. At first, like, it's dark, it's eerie, like, you don't know what's gonna happen. We're just staring at each other in confusion. What do we do? Prison +9. Not bad. And if you guessed a boat, you got it correct. A boat with cannons. So at first, like, what the heck is the crit? So I'm just start shooting randomly at things. It's gotta be one of these things. Everything's immune. Oh, and then I noticed you could shoot the cannons. So after a while, he puts up a shield, and then you gotta kill that launch. Oh, and then I just get destroyed. So those red circles, they're in a straight linear line. So you just have to either dash forward or dash back. It's actually easier. So once you kill that operator there, he'll drop a ball. You take that ball, I think Dre Demon has it, and it'll highlight one of the cannons, and you just insert it into the cannon, and it takes on the shield, and then you can go back to shooting. Sorry if I'm getting the vocabulary wrong here. I don't know. I'm not into. No idea. My God, my aim is horrible in this. It's hard to see with all that green. You should shoot the toxic stuff, obviously, because you want to move around this play space, especially later on. I don't think in this first attempt we get there, but later on you start shooting freaking balls of fire everywhere. So you'll want the area to be clean. And it also drops ammo too, like the moving eyeballs things. I don't know what the heck those are. Throw a grenade at that. Oh God, I'm 1 HP. We're doing, for a first attempt, our damage is pretty good. Oh, and dead. But again, the boat does transform, and if you want to know what it transforms into, just watch the next clip here, where I actually complete it for the first time. And I will put out a guide on how to beat this boss. Man, we were down to 1 cannon, I think. I think I only see 1. Or 2. Is that 2? Yeah, that's 2 still up. There. We took out all the other ones except those 2. Let's see if Daydream or Dre Demon or whatever it is. Oh, I think he took out the 1. Oh, he has 1 left. This guy's a pro. Did he get? He hasn't gotten yet. Oh, didn't get it. But he's standing in the. Oh god. Oh, he's in it. How's he surviving that? I don't know. Maybe he knows something I don't. Oh, he's maybe standing out of it on his screen. So this is why you want it. You want those toxic blooms or whatever gone, so you can move around the map without getting injured. So you can see it creates a straight line. Just dash out of his thing. Ability there. That guy has a lot of health, especially when you have 3 other teammates. Oh, GG's. Now, that was my first attempt. Here is where I actually complete the boss encounter. The problem is for some reason my OBS did not pick up the audio. So I found this music on YouTube, not copyright of course, and play in the background. So here, I don't know if you can see I have high crits now. Still kind of learning the encounter here. I didn't know that you have to take down all these cannons on the boat, which you do. After a certain amount of time that shield comes up, you gotta take down this launch octopus. Lots of health. Well, everyone's gonna be aiming at him. He'll drop a ball, a cannon ball. Look at my quick revive. The perk is so good. So after a certain amount of damage, the cannons on the ship will be destroyed. Which is the ultimate goal here. I can't remember if I finished that, but yeah, once you kill the launch octopus, he drops a cannonball, you put it in one of those cannons that you see to my right. Well, you can't really see it. But it'll highlight. Once you pick it up, it'll highlight it. So you'll know where to put it. And then it takes down the shield. And it destroys it. The cannon itself that you put the cannonball in. So here I think we still have 3 more cannons, it looks like, on the ship. Nope, we're down to 2 now. And now we're down to 1. Oh, didn't quite get in time. So we got 1 more shot here. Taking out his shield. Bam! Was not paying attention. It does give you enough time to dash out of it. I don't know. I think there's just a lot going on and you get a little confused. This is why quick revive is really important at this time here. So we just gotta kill this launch octopus, same thing, grab the cannonball. My god. It's just destruction. I didn't think we were gonna get this. Like, we were just, it is chaotic. Like, you gotta keep moving. I should say again, I'll repeat, like, chaotic when you have 3 other teammates. Like, the scaling and the amount of enemies is epic. When I did this solo, it sounded a lot easier. Once you take down the last cannon there, yeah, you'll transform, or the boat just separates, I guess. And then this massive skull, something kind of like its nose. Its eyeballs are obviously the crits here. Look at my DPS. And then now the dual prisms. What's better than 1 prism? 2 prisms. And if you just skip to this part, like, I will create a video on, like, the best build, or my build. It's opinion, right? But somebody might know a better build out there, but what you should use if you want to copy my build. we took down his shield again. Oh, and I die. And I think this is where I go down. Oh no, I get the res here. So I get some res on me, but then it's just too chaotic. Everyone's dying. You want to go and get the res, and then throwing balls. Some balls don't even give you the markers. Try to use as much CPS. Oh, there I go. I think I was kind of hurting my team here. Like, gotta stay up. It does give you some immunity if you get res, which is nice. But not for long. I wanted to go for his res there, and that was a bad play on my behalf. I should have just waited. I was getting really nervous at this point. Like, look at his health bar, and like people were dying. I was gone, and then we get him. It was a GG's. Thanks for watching the video.